Shut up and sit down.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back once again to Vicious Rants. And of course, I am your host, Mr. Main Event himself, the often imitated, another duplicated success in Vicious. And before we go into this week's show, which we're going to talk about Backlash was in St. Louis, Missouri, folks, we're going to get some shilling out the way, and then we're going to go over some news. First things first, I want to remind everyone, we are WWE Shop affiliates. So what that means is if you're listening to this on audio, first and foremost, thank you, because we are building that platform up. Excuse me. Go in the description tab, click the link, or if you're watching the video, see that QR code right up there? All you got to do is just scan that QR code. It takes you to WWE Shop. You get whatever piece of merch you want, no matter how big or how small. And we here at the Vicious Studios receive a small nominal commission, which in turn helps us make this show better for you guys. And folks, I'm going to go off the reservation here. I'm going to go off the script and tell you guys right now, if you have a promo code for a discount, such as free shipping, 10, 20, 30% off, however much, you could still use that with this link. So by all means, go ahead, do that. So just to remind everyone on that. Also, folks, make sure to check out whatamaneuver.net for some Vicious Rants apparel. It is that time of year. As you can see, I am making this oh so lovely sunburnt skin look as incredibly sexy as possible thanks to this whatamaneuver.com t-shirt, or tank top I should say, I'm sorry, that I am wearing. And you can purchase one as well. We have t-shirts, tanks, women's tees, long sleeves, toddler tees, and baby onesies. It's a perfect gift for somebody you love, somebody you hate, or if you just want to get a shirt so that way you can go and give it to Goodwill and then hold on to your stuff. I wouldn't argue it. Either way, make sure y'all check out What a Maneuver also. The link is in the description tab as well. So, you know, now that we've done that, I hate to go on a sad note, but it does need to be addressed. Not sure if you can tell by the little bit of a choke and hesitation in my voice with the way I'm talking about this right now, but news broke a day or so ago before this recording. ECW legend Sabu passed away, and it sucks. It sucks. There's no other way to describe it. There will never be another homicidal, suicidal, genocidal madman like him. You know? He really did help make ECW what it was. Between the death-defying acts he would do with the chairs and tables to his infamous feud with Taz. And it was just, yeah, there's not much else you could say about it. He will be missed, and it's all I can say, man. On that note, also want to try and bring us back around on a little bit of a positive note here, folks. We here at the Main Event Network, we have been talking about this for some time now, and we are planning to do a live 24-hour stream. So what that means is all of us at the Main Event Network would contribute in participating for a set time during a stream, spanning across 24 hours, including yours truly. So yeah, be ready for that. If you want more details, go to the Main Event Twitter account, which is main event, or yeah, easy for me to say, I'm so excited I'm fumbling over myself. Main Event _net. That's what it is. So the stream is set to take place May 23rd that Friday night, so we should be doing it at that time. But more details are to come. Just make sure to follow the main event account for more details. So with that said, let's talk about Backlash was in St. Louis, and my God, wow! This was a great show. I loved it. And I gotta tell you, for a pay-per-view, PLE, however you want to refer to it, it was really, really, really damn good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And that said, let's get into the show. Let's talk about it. It started out with the Fatal 4-Way for the coveted United States Champion, starting off with the megastar, who everybody knows his name, L.A. Knight. Yeah, dummy. Yeah, let me talk to you. Go against the pissed off angry Scotsman, Drew McIntyre, going against the Archer of Infamy, well, he don't use that name anymore, Damian Priest, against all gas, no break, Jacob Fatu. And my God, you want to talk about a great match. A lot of great action to start with. Knight shining early on. You know, I really loved it. And then I loved seeing that. And there's no bones about it. Yeah, I'm a big LA Knight guy. I've been a big fan of his since his days in TNA, when you had the Pope on commentary saying he was the future Prince of Eternia. Okay? When he was Eli Drake, yeah. You know? It is what it is. You know, you like who you like. But man, I gotta tell you, the moment when time stood still for me with this match had to be when Drew McIntyre had that epic stare down with Jacob, and it was just like, I don't know about anyone else, but I heard money being printed during that stare down. Just, you let them two big bastards go at it, it is gonna be a fucking war. Oh man, that's gonna be epic. Yeah. So, it was a great match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Solo wound up, so the match came to an end. Jacob got the win. Solo wound up helping him get the win. He popped up out of nowhere, did interference, and then surprisingly also brought in a debuting Jeff Cobb, who helped Jacob get the win. And you could just see Jacob looking, eyeing up Solo like, "Yeah, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? What's he doing here?" He didn't act like that, but he just had that eye. He had them eyes and that body language like, what is all this? And dude, man, Jeff Cobb in WWE now is freaking wild right there. And you know, I hate the fact that I have to address this, but I'm gonna, because some IWC trolls want to go and try and make a thing saying, oh, they hired Jeff Cobb, but he's in his 40s, but they let Dakota Kai go when she's only in her 30s. Guys, they let people go because of age thing is a load of horse shit. I want you to really think about this. One of their bigger stars, AJ Styles, right? How old is he? Fucking 48! Their current WWE champion, who's also on his retirement tour, John Cena. Also, roughly damn near 50. Randy, in his mid-40s. Yeah, so God forbid, you know, it's not an age thing. And not only that, look at who the source was for that. Look on who the source was. One, Russell Votes was posting about it nonstop. Which, that in and of itself should tell you right there, horseshit. Two, the words themselves came from Dave fucking Meltzer, who, honestly, I would sooner believe a pile of shit in my cat's litter box before I believe a word Dave Meltzer says. If he told me the sky was blue, outside, I'd have to look to make sure if he was telling the truth. So, just, age ain't the issue here, folks. It's business, and we've talked about it. Sometimes talent gets cut. It's a sad, fucked up thing. It happens. Get the fuck over it. Now, with that said, let's move on to what I personally felt was one of two matches of the night. Becky Lynch against Lyra, Valkyria, and oh my God in heaven, oh, I love this. Really good start with Lyra leading the pace, really great physicality and emotional storytelling, oh, God, I loved it. I loved it. This was a great match right here, and you know, again, these little trollop guy, these little trollops, they keep wanting to piss me off. They're trying to bring back the old 2015 Tim Vicious, and trust me, you guys are not, trust me, kids, you are not ready for that. Those that have seen the 2015 me know just on how mean and bad I could be. Trust me, I'm tame now compared to then. You don't want that, kid. Don't poke that bear. Please, just please don't. Either way, they were trying to give a whole bunch of balls because Lyra's fiance was ringside, and they were trying to say like, oh, he looks like he leads up a Discord chat. He looks like this and blah 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 blah. Okay, and you know what? The guy's a wrestler, one of the better wrestlers out there on the indie scenes. He could tie you up in a pretzel knot. He could not tie you up like a pretzel in a minute with no problem. Kick your ass, drink a beer, and then go and run off with his girl that you're looking at respectfully, I might add. Wink, wink. So yeah, by all means, criticize him. Kids today, they got no respect even after you punch them in the head. Anyways, really great match. It ended with Lyra getting the win, actually, when doing a counter for a roll-up after the match. Afterwards, Becky, she goes ballistic, does a post-match beatdown on Lyra. On Raw, she addresses it and says, you know what, folks, I don't get you. I took time away. I left because you wanted me to leave. And when I was gone, what did you do? You were doing, we want Becky, we want Becky, we want Becky. So you know what? I came back. And when I came back, I wanted championship gold. Who wouldn't? And now you want to criticize me? You want to boo me? You want to vilify me? Well, you know what? You want to make me the bad guy? Fine, I'm the bad guy. You want to make me mean? Fine, I'll be mean. You want to say I'm selfish? I'm selfish. You want to say I'm greedy? I'm greedy. So, it's really playing off like Becky's dipping into the whole rumors about her being like a, quote, Becky Hogan, end quote. And I kind of dig that attitude because she plays a phenomenal villain, and she can ride that rocket with zero problem whatsoever. So next up, we got Intercontinental Championship match action. We got Penta Zero Mero going against Dirty Dominik Mysterio, and woo, this was good. Nice fast pace. Really good, really nice fast pace. Penta, especially compared to the previous two matches, it was a lot quicker of a pace compared to the other two. I thought that was good, you know, and it's really great to see. You know, you got to have matches go through peaks and valleys. You can't just have everyone running at all matches running at 180 miles an hour, non-stop, and then oh, after the show's over, breaks. No. Have some matches go a little slow, have some matches go a little fast, and then have some just be like, alright, should I? I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You know, something like that. But either way, this is a good match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And at one point, Judgment Day came out. They started arguing with the ref. And as they were arguing with the ref, El Grande Americano wound up showing up and actually attacked Penta as he was trying to go and get the win. Dom wound up countering and went froggy, did the frog splash for the 1, 2, 3. That was it. So, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that Chad Gable has got about a good solid 1.5 feet on him, you could have convinced me it may have been. But no. I know for a fact El Grande Americano is not Chad Gable. In fact, I'm fairly certain it's somebody else. I'm fairly certain it's Omos. Oh yeah, that's right, Omos. Anyways, next matchup we got Pat McAfee going against the Ring General Gunther. And, you know, as much as anyone wants to go and give Pat McAfee shit, one, he's doing what none of us are. So, much like the song says, shut up and sit down. 2, here's the more important part, he's actually had real legit training. You know how he had one of the best trainers out there, Rip Rogers, teaching him how to wrestle. And if you don't want to believe me that Rip Rogers is one of the best trainers out there, let's just take a small look at some of the people he's helped train over the years. Brock Lesnar. Oh, he didn't do much, you know, just won multiple world championships, one UFC championship, Money in the Bank winner, King of the Ring winner, Royal Rumble winner, you know, nothing big, nothing fancy. Mark Henry, didn't really do much. European champion, world heavyweight champion, you know, Hall of Famer, yeah, didn't do much. Randy by God Orton, yeah, he didn't do much. Grand Slam champion, you know, multi-time world champion. Guaranteed first bout Hall of Famer. Yeah, may not have done much. Oh, here's a name most people may not know Rip Rogers trained. John fucking Cena. Yeah, I'm sure John didn't really do much, right? You know, Triple Crown winner, you know, record-setting world champion, you know, famous actor, you know, but yeah, didn't do much. So, yeah, but Pat McAfee, Pat McAfee definitely had good training under his belt. He got that Rip Rogers training. That's what that is. And I really dug this match. I would dare say this was match 2 of Match of the Night for me. Gunther, he was leading, teasing, taunting, and toying with Pat the whole time. And the whole time Cole, very much so, even at the beginning of the match, saying, you know, I'm supposed to be a broadcast journalist, I'm supposed to be unbiased. And folks, I apologize right now. I am not going to be biased right here. I am going to be cheering for my friend, Pat. He is, because he did what he felt was needed to stand up, not just for him, but for me as well. He is my friend, and I am going to cheer for him. If I don't have a friend like that, then man, I don't know what the hell to tell you. But the whole time, Gunther teasing, taunting, toying with him like a cat toying with a mouse. You hear Cole yelling, "Come on, just finish it already! Finish it already! Come on, you made your point!" And you see Gunther looking like, "Oh, you want me to finish it? You want me to finish this? Well, hold on then." wham, and then chop Pat's soul out of his body. His chest was red like you would not believe. And yeah. But Pat, man, when he made his comeback, and he did a hell of a good job with the work with that. It was a damn good match. I thought I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, it was the second match of the night for me. And it was more so because of the fact of the, wait for it, story behind the match. So heaven forbid, instead of focusing on the athleticism, we focus on the story that leads us to the match. Gunther wound up getting the win via a chokeout, and then Pat McAfee addressed the following night on Raw, showing his chest was still bruised. It was still red. Part of his eye was bloodshot and all sorts of fucked up from it. And Gunther wound up telling Jey Uso, listen, I understand that Saturday night's main event, you're doing a world championship match against Logan Paul. But I'm here to tell you guys right now, whoever wins between you two, I'm next. So, I have no doubt whatsoever that Jey is going to beat Logan Paul. And so we're getting Jey and Gunther too. I'm all for that. So with that said, now let's get to the main event of the night. One last time. Randy, by God, Orton. As JBL would say, if you're going to build a sports entertainer from the ground up, he would look like Randy Orton. Going against the 17-time World Heavyweight Champion, John freaking Cena. And man, as far as this match went, man, really good methodical pace to start. Really great back and forth flow. Oh, wow, it was so good. Now, at one point, the ref actually wound up taking two different ref bumps at two different points, different in the match. And Randy actually AA'd Cena through two tables. One of the announce tables and then one of the other tables. And the big takeaway from the AA on the regular wooden table was afterwards, he went over to the prime spot, grabbed the bottle. Oh, it's horrible. Just like, yeah, dude, man, you got caught on camera saying your sponsored drink tastes like shit is horrible. Oh man, that's hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, after that, a second ref winds up coming out, and then goes to work the match. Randy winds up actually countering an AA into an RKO, which, wow, that was cool. And unfortunately, unfortunately, long awkward pause, then no count, 1, 2, kick out. Randy snaps, throws the ref, starts going ballistic. Producers, agents all come out. Nick Aldis, RKO. Shane Helms, RKO. You know, all of them, all the production guys, all the suits. You get an RKO, you get an RKO, you get an RKO, you get an RKO. And then after all the dust is cleared, everyone's gotten an RKO and no one's left except him and John. John slowly starts to build himself back up. He's on all fours trying to pull himself back up. Randy sees him. Target acquired. Lines him up. Goes back. Winds the foot back for a punt. Runs. Goes for a running charge and then is stopped by R-Truth because R-Truth doesn't want to see his childhood hero, John Cena, get kicked in the skull. Which buys John enough time to be able to then, boom, low blow Randy, and then crack him in the head with the title for the 1, 2, 3. So your winner and still WWE Champion, John Cena. And that, boys and girls, is this week's show. So, like all normal, do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go back, watch some of the other episodes when you can. If you're listening to us on audio, please give us a follow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever else you're listening. Help us build that platform up. Thank you to contributor to the show, LFC Lingerie Fighting Championship. A little bit of wrestling, a little bit of MMA, and a lot of attractive women wearing a little bit of nothing. Thank you. Also, folks, do not forget to follow these cool ass cats right here on the Twitter, DSB_IV. Like I mentioned earlier in the show, main event _net, the Main Event Wrestling Network account. Sergeant Curry Pants, 3 Count Thursday, and D Dryer 1986. Folks, you can find me out there on Twitter or any other social media as Tim Vicious. You look for Tim Vicious anywhere, I guarantee you 99% chance it's going to be me. And well, it's that time. Like I always tell ya, you love me great, you hate me. Well,
Shut up and sit down.
fuck this.